This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
glass over there.
Believe that. I'd say it's roughly the 20th open carry litter pickup in New Hampshire. This one in Manchester.
When I was living in Japan, I was living in Tokyo for 2 or 3 years, and the only place the cigarette butts built up was outside the subway stations, because they get out of the subway where there's no smoking, and a whole bunch of people would light up and just drop the butts on the ground. But in front of private property, businesses, homes, meticulously clean, because the people who owned the property would come out and clean up the mess every morning if there was a mess. So the difference between public property and private property was obvious. About the only time there was any litter on the street was when the garbage trucks hadn't showed up yet. So we could actually call that a failure of the city service of garbage pickup even. But wherever it was private, clean as a whistle. Manchester's a mess.
Because there's too much public property, you think?
It could be, or it could be people just don't know to pick up the trash they see. The cigarette butts especially, they're absolutely everywhere. So I would implore the people who see this, carry a can, carry a small, the Japanese have them, the little aluminum cans that open up, you stuff your cigarette butts in, even if they're still burning. Just that little bit of courtesy would clean up half the mess.
Because it's almost impossible to clean them all up.
Look, it is impossible.
Yeah.
There's just so many. And they get into the cracks, and they get pounded into the pavement by people walking.
What's new this time is we have a state rep joining us. John Burt from Goffstown. John, would you say that it's like unlikely that a state rep from any other state would join something like this?
I would say it's probably pretty close to never. You know, especially I would dare say it doesn't happen in Massachusetts.
Yep.
You know, which it should. It should happen everywhere. You know, because it's our God-given right, as far as I'm concerned, that we can open carry.
The opposite arm. But he didn't have that on the shoulder, let's just check.
This litter pickup wouldn't be happening if it weren't for the sponsorship of youtube.com/win-win party. Specifically commissioned this event. Anything's possible.
Do you know of any patriots?
GSA, change your gloves.
We're asking someone special?
Garrett there is becoming, I guess, our 6th participant, joining a little late, catching up with us because we broadcast our route in advance. What's this?
I can't pick up this much trash. The road crews dumped asphalt, waste asphalt in the middle of the grass. This is government trash.
You sure?
Oh, who else? It's asphalt. Who else uses asphalt around?
Why the knife instead of a firearm?
I figured being in a crowd of likely armed with firearms people, there wouldn't be much of a reason to also have a gun.
Yeah.
And I think the kukri is a little bit more comfortable in the car and on the drive and in different ways. Gloves and bags too if they're needed.
With the, holy moly, look at this. With the ambiguity of the concealed carry in the car, I didn't even drive. I rode my bicycle. They can't very well get me for concealing on a bicycle, can they? Ah, this is stuck.
You gotta
Unless
be
you can
careful
see
with the bicycle thing, though.
Pourquoi?
I've gotten at least 2 things in pending with Concord District Court over bicycle-related offenses, violations.
Riding a bicycle?
Yeah, and they're actually, the interesting thing is it's classified under motor vehicle law. So they're actually going after me on motor vehicle statutes, and like they threaten your license and everything like that.
What were you saying?
This is just plain dangerous. That was up like that, sticking out of the dirt. Someone comes walking along in thin shoes or something. A bicyclist, they're gonna cut on that.
Now it's starting to rain too.
Oh yeah, isn't it wonderful? Cool it off a little bit. Good party Republican on anything. They'll talk. They don't want to ruffle feathers.
Yeah. Is that litter?
What were you saying about this?
I think it's litter. Take it away.
I don't know, it's right out front of their store. The Romney store.
Oh, it's a whole Romney store.
It's a whole Romney store.
Now, for those of you who are wondering why I didn't go up to the police car, that was whoever they were bothering, I don't know. I have just generally experienced that it's not very useful to do cop watching. I mean, for me, I'm glad that people are doing it, but I just don't find it to be very efficient, and every time I've done it, it seems like the civilians don't want to be videotaped. Yep. Since it's them I'm supposedly there to help, I don't feel very comfortable doing something they don't want. Also, I guess I had something that you could call a win-win idea in connection with these open carry litter pickups. Maybe we should invite people who are traditionally our opponents or enemies to these events. I don't know, people in government or whatnot, and see if they want to join us in a charity event. That might be a way, because they win from litter pickup just like we do. That's a thought. John's setup is really nice here because he's got sort of a, he's got layers of bags, one on top of another, and an open face here, so someone like me who's videotaping doesn't have to carry a bag. I can just pick stuff up and put it in his can.
Rolling down my elbow.
The city owns it, don't they? What's going on?
An hour and a half into it, we're still drawing new people.
How's it going? I'm actually headed down to the Caribbean Festival. There's someone tabling for Operation Politically Homeless down there.
Oh, so you just ran into us by accident?
Yeah.
All right.
Going on to do other activism too. How's it going? Open carry pickup?
Yep. Yeah. All right. Neil's a free stater who just happened to be driving by.
Ah, sure.
Cool.
Sweet. Well, where's your route gonna be?
Well, we're just finishing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing it. How's it going, Gary?
Alright, I think I can't see much here, but there's one thing good about digital. You take that up.
So we're getting to the end of the thing. Looks like about an hour and a half after we started. Representative Burt has kindly offered the back of his vehicle to put the trash in. We only got, stopped by one person today, a civilian who didn't really want to be videotaped. She just wanted to thank us.
Everybody with all
right now.
And
Oh, really?
2 more free staters just happened to be driving by and randomly stopped to say hi to us. So that's kind of nice.
Sorry from across the street.
If we
I
get-
saw the Ron Paul shirt.
If we
I
get
made
to
an
the
illegal U-turn just to come here.
If we get to the point where we're like, any street corner you stand on, you run into a free stater every 15 minutes, and we'll have.
That's great, isn't
that
it?
means we're already living in freedom.